Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Oxygen Not Included. Or if you can believe it, we still have multiple kilograms of oxygen. Cough cough. Multiple kilograms? I mean, yeah, it's 4 kilograms, it's Heil. Okay. It's not as bad as the CO2 cluster down here. Oh my god. Anyways, I just looked over the end of the last video, and it turns out there's two things to think about. Number one, making more steel, and preferably refraining from making another sour gas explosion, which seems to have been cleared out for oxygen, mostly. Which is good, it's good. Second off, we've endured a steam explosion. However, besides hurting tubes and atmosuits, they're holding up well enough. And there's just so much liquid mass here that I'm not too worried. So, back to it then, and also I believe last time I have acquired a new bionic duplicant. Why? No reason, I just like having bionic duplicants. Which, you know, is something of note. The new guy is... Chip? Yes. Just give me an operator, I think it was. And our medic here. I just wanted someone who was fast, yes. Taking a while to skill. Another thing I could probably do that would be beneficial is making another Great Hall, except my area typically tends to get quite the busy. This could be moved. I mean, hell, it could be put into here. This place is warm enough. It'd give me a use for this as well. Powered directly off the high voltage? Probably not. Considering this is supposed to be a subgrid. As long as I'm good about turning it on and off. This thing should be moved. We're at a Cinnabar again. Oh boy. I can make do with aluminum for a bit. This will become an ever-increasing problem for the colony. Which is why I was so worried about, you know, running the battery stuff for so long. Unregulated. Which was my own fault, but I can still act like it's not. Do that. The gas pump has to be moved as well. Frankly, I don't think it's too bad to put it here instead. I can't make it out of this material. It needs to be built with something else. I'm just using aluminum because I'm not going to use it for anything else. So, big whoop. Iron works fine as well. I just maybe making steel, and steel needs iron. Not enough to warrant my behavior, but... well, what can I say? And yes, no, I was just complaining about the, you know... well, you could, really. If I was somehow able to save more of it, that would have been really funny to just have a bottle of sour gas. But frankly, I think the best thing I can put is probably just, you know, these luminous quartz. Yep, right for the door. Yep, no questions asked. That's what we like to see here, dupes. It's nice to finally have wood, and if I'm not mistaken, they're now overpressured. Alrighty. I didn't even know we had mulewood. That's neat. That looks like gunk. That is gunk. I may not have enough restrooms for them. Or emptied storage. I should make a new bionic restroom. Probably connected to the generator districts, because that's the only area which I know won't instantly freeze in. Well, that or all the way down here, but I'm pretty sure it would just flash boil, so maybe not desirable. Maybe. Can gunk boil? I do not know. That's incorrect. I mean, it would be in gear oil that it's mentioned, but I need to look in here. Petroleum and sulfur. I mean, if I were in spaced out DLC, I mean, sulfur has a use. It's good to know I would keep the sulfur. I just end up with sour gas, which could make liquid methane. Which appears to be pretty useless. It'd be interesting if... Actually, wait, what did it boil into? Sorry, now I'm just gonna go those big important questions. A, you can't just burn methane. Or natural gas. I suppose methane would be a natural gas, yes? Unless I'm looking at the natural gas one, which I am. Oh, when you get it hot enough, it just turns into natural gas. Okay, I was wondering if those were connected. So does that mean... Oh yeah, natural gas is just methane. Huh. Methane gas. Interesting, I didn't know that. Not that it helps me in any way. I just think it's moderately interesting. Outfueled, even with the pretty much exact same. What color were we thinking for this one? This looks forest. Why the hell not? Behold the air freshener background. And yes, I know the fact that there's no nearby aluminum is going to make it take forever to build. Spoiler, I'm not really all that concerned. I feel like I designed one last episode somewhere. Oh, it's just all CO2 now, huh? And just high pressured oxygen. Not sure how this is tuned up, considering this is not in use. So it's 50% more power, like efficient. It's producing 3 kilowatts from what appears to be literally nothing. Sure. Alright, that broke. Which now means I can start pumping the CO2, and it already had quite the pressure break. These trees are pretty tolerant as well. I guess that overflowed at some point. Fortunately, though, it does not cause bionics to short out continuously, like usual. Is good. These guys are probably not very happy that their trees are not growing very well. To be honest, some of these I'm just gonna abandon. Like, frankly, that's just Wait, they're still doing this at 1 priority? I'll connect them temporarily, but I've kind of gotten to the point where I just do not care enough. And also, since I am going to, you know, not really need the wood anymore, I'm just going to let them have as many branches as they want and just not really worry about it, because come on, screw it faster. I just didn't want to see those arrows. Like, these won't be growing because trunk is dying, but I don't know, I don't need the nectar anymore, so I'll just leave them as a reservoir. They must really want to farm to give those snow. Oh, that's concerning. It's leaking mercury. Guessing that's in the steam explode. Oh. Oh, I'm guessing it's the radio. Oh my goodness. We are polluting heat into space. How the hell are you running that, Liam? The pipe's blown up. What the fuck? Alright, Liam. Good job. I'm guessing that was like a mercury explosion. Which can only mean good things for the colony. It is super heated in this one area. What the fuck? It's hundreds of degrees. What? How come every time I touch the metal refinery, something goes horribly wrong? Every single damn time I interact with this thing, something explodes. Except for that one time where it didn't. I guess maybe I shouldn't be pumping hot, cold mercury into it. I put the hot mercury in and it instantly froze. What on earth is wrong with this thing? Oh, God. That will not make it any better, but I approve of your efforts. What the fuck? Yeah, I can see why people are saying, like, you need to run a steam loop for a metal refinery. It's clearly something that's of relevance to me. I should just copy one from YouTube. I normally do that with oxygen before I found a unique method. There's steam. What? So I see if there's any liquid mercury that pops out. Solid, yes, a lot of it apparently. What on earth is happening? Do you not see how cold it's supposed to be? Why is it so hot? Is it low? Oh, it is low gas pressure. I mean, I could pressurize this area, no reason not to. And they've really taken a gander at space, haven't they? I can put this on auto, that might help. Oh, not the power line again. This keeps happening, man. How did I selected that one. How did I get mercury? Alright, well, whatever. This is full for some forsaken reason. This is at 300 degrees Celsius, cooling down. Oh boy. It's not really helping, is it, that this thing's next to the damn tank, and now the tank's absorbing it back. Well, it should be pressurizing up here. And the base is, what some would like to refer to as excessively overpressured, so, you know. That's me, do not check your Discord, that was my DM. You know how often it is that I watch a video, and then I just hear that, and I'm like, oh, let me check my Discord, and it's like, no. Let's not. For it was devoid of reason. Don't worry, if I get a message, I'm going to try and call it out for you guys. No longer shall we suffer to this. And then just give me that one time where I'm like, nope, that wasn't me. And you're gonna be like, what on earth? How did he know? Oh, he's just screwing with me. Okay, I see ya. Anyways, I have an idea, which is, what if I build some pipes like this? And I'm gonna keep building with metal because metal is convenient. But what if I do this and then build a generator? I mean, the CO2 is gonna be coming out hot, but I mean, no shit. Everything here is hot. And then just flare it into space, because... might as well. And this is a source of cooling as long as the machines don't mind being submerged in highly corrosive liquid, which is, you know, after saying it out loud, I think it might be a good idea. And now I kid, but petroleum generator would be nice. Oh wait, this does not output as a gas. Well, it can go into the vacuum of space. I don't see why not. Well, that changes things. Pipes are not surviving this one. Flukes. I mean, I could just slap a diesel generator in space. Or, I mean, petroleum. Would it be diesel? I haven't played too much Ori Tech. Fuck it, we ball. No, that would melt instantly. But it would be funny. Diagonals. It keeps melting, man. What the hell is happening? Sir, this happens every singular time. I can make the grubby hands on a metal refinery. Something explodes. You know, gosh forbid. Touch a metal refinery, and it just works. And yeah, I'm gonna connect that to a smart battery, just give me a moment. Progress in this area has revealed a geo event, and a second yet to be activated geo event. Sure. Well, I know what this is doing, so that's finally one thing in this colony that's working as intended. Hopefully it's not too warm for you in here. Are you just gonna bail? For what? All the way. To the door. And then what do you want to do? Ice. Why? I mean, this is literally like infinite power, right? There's no way I can use an entire planet's core like this, not have infinite power, right? What is this? That's not the output line. Yeah, I wonder why feeding the CO2 waste product into the natural gas input is causing the lines to malfunction. Yes. I wonder why. Oops, if it's not nailed down, you can take it back to the colony. Just take it all. Alright, back up we go. Smart battery time. And now there's mercury solidifying in the build zone. Why does this keep happening? Something tells me I'm gonna want refined metals on site. But the refined metals are hot. I don't care. I need a more robust form of cooling. But hey, at least we're getting air pressure up here. Probably. It should be going up. I mean, a kilogram here, still a kilogram here, still a kilogram. Wow, okay, we have a lot of pressure in the base. Those sounds mean the dupes are happy, right? The ding sound. Like that, and that. What is this? The liquid reservoir is too hot. Whoa, whoa there. Don't do that. That material is rare, you know. We probably want to replace this with gold. However, that's going to drain the contents onto the floor. So I need to figure out what to do with this. This and all of its superheated liquid. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this. Because it needs to be built out of gold and such, but I'm gonna try and build like a temporary tank outside. Let the liquids just go in there instead. Which might be annoying. And basically disable the system. Oh. There's water in there, huh? Hey, well, I'm at it. I'll put this somewhere less prone to heating up the refiner. Maybe I put one over here. Like 2. I mean, it might be better. Building melted my ass. Tell me, when have we not had a building melt in this damn colony at this rate? Yeah, I want to move that one out because it is giving me problems that I'd rather not have to deal with. And I know that's not the most efficient. Boohoo. I'm not worried. Oh boy. I can see mercury everywhere. No power. I wonder where the power line's gone. It's made out of lead? Or iron, copper? What are we building this out of anymore? We are effectively losing the plot at this point. I'm not even lying. It's taking it like a champ, though. At 200 degrees Celsius. You know it's a good sign when your metal refiner starts pissing itself, huh? Well, the northern lights are pretty. I never finished. Whatever. The nice thing about OBS is tabbing out of the game doesn't instantly crash to recording. I very much enjoy that feature and how it avoids crashing the game. I'm gonna be completely honest, however, when I say this. They store a lot. No, I might do less. Like 2,000 is what you're gonna do, but whatever. One thing I will say is that, I would not honestly be opposed to, like, recommending, like, ooh, that's gonna be bad in a second. We need to get this system in half built soon. What I will say is that, good morning. Apparently, narcolepticism, whatever it is. It's actually pretty, like, awful in reality. Hi, Max. Yeah, I'll sort that out in a bit. Just give me a moment. Still yet to do with hydrogen in this run. Very normal, obviously. Those should not be eliminated. I have to assume that we've not made progress down here. Great. Huh? My base? Why? Wait, these have a lifetime on them? I didn't know. Also, did that battery melting down cause the entire battery charger to explode? Holy moly! Maybe it did. Did the battery just catch fire? You know, God forbid this area is cold or anything, yeah. No. Yeah, that's just straight up steam in there. Cool, I guess there was a battery explosion. Why the hell not? Yeah, I will take some gold. I'll even build a bed. Because that bionic tube's been on the floor this entire time. I'm surprised they haven't complained yet. Because they have no skills yet whatsoever, so even though they're sleeping on the floor, it's fine. Okay. Wow. These are impressive dupes. Really just waiting on dupes to spread out their skills. To make more boards, which is fine. I forgot to copy your settings to there. Tear you out for that quality. Yeah, I guess that battery charger just freaking melted down into scrap in front of the tubes. Well, let's learn nothing and do it again. So we're thinking that melts. wonder what properties are in this power bank scrap. Abyssalate, 20 kilograms. So it's like a tenth of the amount. I mean, it's unique. Can't copy, cool. Thinking, you know, maybe I'll try and make a green water cooler for this room. I mean, I have stuff. I need to go for clean this up more, frankly. Ooh. Too low, man, please. I have so much. Wow, this is what I've been slowly accumulating over time. To say it's unique. I have a lot of stuff. I've been meaning to clear this out. This is not at all good content. But yeah. But behind the scenes. What? Oh, filters. Neat. Ooh, there's a better mode for this. Beautiful. Makes my life a lot easier. It's interesting how you can deck out jet suits as well. Can I get this fancy water cooler? You bet I can. Sweet. I'm gonna be honest, I'm never gonna use these, so might as well, you know, recycle them later. I probably should not recycle my entire wardrobe on camera because, you know. I was gonna say, why do these look the same? Oh. They're almost the same. Sure. Whatever. You know, I was wondering where that went. Fuck it, rather be over. Does it get hit the first row? Fuck it, we'll just build in excess. Boy. My 2 brain cells simply could not fathom the premise to look up 5 tiles. I'm definitely gonna get comments over this one now. And I'm like, I have such vivid memory, yet I don't know where the room is. Yes. Good point, good point. It's right in front of you, moron. There's a blueprint mod, right? Maybe I should build like 5 more using it. Maybe. Boat. Lamp. I love lamp. Is there anything for mess tables? Just out of curiosity, because I haven't stared in this menu enough. Probably be in recreational or something. Maybe not. Oh well. Guess the roof can only be accessed by bionics. For now. Wherever. We found a glimmering asteroid which has things that are just too far away. Get back in there, Lindsay. The fact that they're breathing in space is unique, and this is still a bloody mess. How is this not broken? Who knows? Certainly not me. What melted? Oh. High effort gaming. Anyways, we're just gonna ignore my mistake and pretend like I really needed extra. Yes. No, I truly, certainly needed an increased amount. God forbid. Yeah. And it's the fancy lights are going in. Yeah, this colony is what we like to call it. It's unique. Also, considering this is not producing any, and originally was run on Mercury, the fact that this thing keeps getting tuned up, unbeknownst to me. I thought that was a consumable taking thing, yeah. Take 5, find metal. That might be a bug, because you're not supposed to just be able to use normal microchips. To be fair, I have a lot of microchips. So, maybe secretly this is an improvement all along. I have to assume that was unintended to use duplicates to produce that instead of metals, but you know how it is. It's certainly unique. I'll certainly find that interesting, I guess. I don't know, it kind of slows down my ability to do dumb things to use a microchip a day, because it's probably as much as I'm using and producing, but it's fine. Probably not actually. Do not know. It's fine, we'll just let that one run out. It turns out a microchip can be used in place of it. Which is interesting. We are still good on bionic tubes. We'd now like to get this up and running. And while this is just entombed in, you know, not entombed, but flooded with sour gas of all things, Why not put a dead battery? Because funny. I'm pretty sure that will actually cancel the decor, but that's kind of funny. It's not like it looks nice either. That is a very important system, although we kind of have a lot of gas in the line. Enough to where I feel kind of comfortable doing this. Oh. Well, where's that? Where on earth is that going? I think I know exactly where it's going. I didn't know I had auto bottle for that on, and short-term memory loss be damned, huh? It is this thing. This is where the CO2's been going. It was an experiment to get, liquid carbon dioxide, but the pressure in here is a little way too high, and there's also sour gas, so, I'm glad you guys took the initiative. Yeah, no, this is fine. I like this. Oh no. Hold on. Alright. I just need to get that liquid out a little bit. Is that gonna be a full repair? Don't tell me. I guess I get the full recycle, huh? And there's not a lot of pressure out here, but it's still a way to radiate heat. Yeah, sure. And our power line is further melting down. Which I think is doing a good job demonstrating on how heat dissipates in this game. Yeah, hey, you know what? This is a good way to manage it. Just flare the heat into space. Genius. And this kiln is really hot. Not really. This solar panel, on the other hand, not sure why it's so hot. Or this one tile in particular. Math. System drained. Well, might as well refill it for like one more use or something. And if you're wondering, I have basically forgotten about that deep mining expedition, but it tells me they've yet to do it yet. Yes. If I give them a little incentive to come down here and dig. I only need it to breach. I don't think I actually need to ensure quality. Pardon me. Steam is still further pressuring. That got a lot of pressure, huh? Where the hell do you think you're off to? Okay, welcome back. Long time no see. You're really scared of leaving. Hi Gizmo, bye Gizmo. There really needs to be like a direct control mod for the dupes that I need to find, make my hands on, because man, are these guys really not interested. This entire episode, I just feel like I've been fighting with the dupes more than anything. Dupes and metal refineries. Fun combination for the whole family. Anyways, you know the drill. Forever. Yep, that's running. It happened. I got someone actually gone out and done it. Steam! Gosh, did that just explode in? But it should be blocked by only lead, so, a giant superheated blast of steam should fix it. Yeah. Uh-huh. Theoretically. Look there. I'll just say it out loud. That's not right. Hope you're keeping your eyes on it for when it melts. It's over the temperature, isn't it? But it's still clogged, isn't it? Huh. Yeah, it's blocked. By piping liquid in hot enough to melt it, are you implying that this gas that's down here is cold? I would say that's more of a subjective opinion, but okay. Blocked by lead in high temperature steam, hot enough to melt lead. Liquids to melt the lead at less temperature. Why liquids in particular, I do not know. Because we certainly do need more. Go ahead, use it. Look at that heat cloud. It's colder than the power plant. This fucking power plant always produces so much heat. I'm calling you out. And this one Weezwort doing as much as it possibly can. Not enough, but it's certainly trying. What? What? But it was made of lead. Was the input material really hot enough to just instantly melt lead? I say that as if it was not a stupid question. The answer is clearly I built the metal refinery. That was my problem initially. What the fuck? Destination. It's gold, pyrite, fluorine. I've never seen pyrite. But this is a gilded asteroid. Sweet. Okay, I was not the only one who was seeing the lead go thump, right? Like it is now. Like, the lead isn't acting weird, is it? We have... Yeah, no, I'm sorry, we're taking the least word instead. What the fuck's happening in this colony anymore? I don't know. I mean, that build dupes. God forbid if I end this video without everything being functional. The amount of heat that released after cooling in the other area. You know, if I wanted to be salty about it, this is a really easy problem to fix. For good. However, I'm not sure I want to do it. But I have an infinite source of water and the vacuum of space. I could just slap a cooling tower down and say it's good enough. I'm just saying it would work. As you can see here, oxygen goes away in space. So, technically speaking, I can cause it to work. Like, I do have options. I do. Good? I don't know. I kind of want this to stop happening. I'm gonna be honest, it's a little bit intimidating. Also, I hope my mic's been okay this video. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Because I've switched headsets, you know, had to get the old one repaired. I'm gonna finish the repairs. I'm actually using a backup one I had, which was actually the initial. Long story, I just am gonna check right now. Yeah, no, the mic seems pretty rough at times. Hopefully it's not too bad in the video. Because I've had someone who's... I've had people complain a lot about the mic quality of it. Which worries me because, I really want to... It's been 3 weeks, I want to just have a functioning headset. Through and through. And I don't necessarily feel like that's working. So, you know. Oh, not a fucking Why? I look away to check my microphone, and there's a sour gas explosion. Yeah, you said it best. Oh my god. And it's flowing right into the base. Okay. We need to flush it. We need to flush it right now. And preferably add a manual airlock. Probably a mechanized one here. Because God forbid I try anything else. I need the oxygen to flow. And you know what? It's fine. I can just depressurize the oxygen canisters in the base up here. So be it. I need this to just be slightly less prone to accidental problems like this, because they're very frequent. Come on, dupes. Yeah, I am gonna take the power penalty because I don't want this door here in the first place. Gizmo, do you think it's like the best idea to run that in a sour gas explosion? Right, seal it off. Okay, that's definitely gonna be an issue. I'm just low on everything but iron, so I guess we're switching to a fully iron base, huh? Just seal it off, it's fine. As long as the doors are all open, I'm just gonna forbid entry. Try not to inhale chemical fumes. Do we really have to get like the person with the worst building skill on this? 0. Literally, like, almost anyone's better at this thing. Okay. And fix. I don't have robots. You can leave Lindsay, they have their own oxygen. We're just gonna let it flare to space. Again. Not again. Oh, God. 2 kitchens, 2 sour gas explosions. Welcome to my life. I mean, while you guys are still in there getting your eyes burned out by sour gas, would you mind mopping? Least helpful guy. Just does not listen. Thank you, Liam. Oh my god, Stinky just wants to stay out. And Lindsay's just probably unaware. Stargazing. What the hell are you doing? Realizing there's not oxygen is what you're doing. What? I don't understand your actions. Oh, yeah, just inhale the sour gas. Why did I think of that? Mm-hmm. Yes. Show me how it's done, man. This is gonna have its own air supply from now on. And I don't want to hear anyone complain about this. I have to assume Stinky left. Oh my god, he's still out there. What the fuck are you doing, Stinky? There's no air. And if Lindsay was nice, they would just share, but they're not, so. It's just Lindsay ignoring it. Yeah. As long as I'm not, yeah, I'm not muted. I'm just, Lindsay just cannot be bothered to deal with it. That's another big burst of sour gas I have to deal with now. That saltwater geyser is becoming an ever more interesting solution. I had a feeling though, switching out the liquids would probably cause some sort of an explosion. Oh, hi Lindsay. Welcome back into the colony of sour gas. Is this the best use of your time, Lindsay? You know, it's not hot or anything, it's just... Yeah. I don't even know why. I'm impressed, dupes. I'm impressed with both how easily I'm able to boil it and how hard it is to melt it. Welcome to Oxygen Not Included. If this is your first time watching, I'd advise you learn from someone better than me. Because I feel like I'm the only YouTuber who's accidentally caused 2 sour gas explosions with metal refineries. I mean, it's not unheard of. People use petroleum in these, but they actually cool it down properly. I'm just trying to go for like air cooled, and air has now become sour gas cooled, which is not exactly desirable. Like this, I think is a lot better, but you know. I'm probably gonna look up a guide to how to use the metal refiner best. I clearly struggle too much. What the hell is happening? Why did you go up here? Uh-oh. There is no more oxygen in the base. In fact, it's actually fighting back. There's so much CO2, it's fighting back the sour gas. This needs to turn off now. Stop pumping CO2 into the oxygen line. It's not good for the oxygen. Oh no. How long's that been happening? Long enough to destroy everything, that's for certain. Great. What a mess. I wonder, does this get overpressured? Because otherwise this might be nice. For science. Well, that was fast. Just oxalate, huh? So this is just gonna do nothing. Alright, cool. I guess there's just not been a movement in the base for a while, huh? Normally the base relies on liquid hitting these every once in a long time to basically forcefully cause it to release. But as I stated, that hasn't happened in a while, so I don't think that's been causing anything to flow, which means 200 kilograms of water might be the only thing to save the colony. Please do this. Okay, and that's going to kick off a huge burst of oxygen, hopefully. Oh, that might be a little too much then. Anyways, oxalate is high, and, huh. Not fans of water, I see. But now we have oxygen bubbling in. A lot of it. It's not like I've really lost much CO2. You know, God forbid I lose CO2 at 6.3 kilograms over a base that is... Oh my gosh. That is the size of the base. And we have about 6 kilograms of gas in every tile. That is a lot. Yeah, here we have the oxalate going off, and this should hopefully cause a ripple throughout the entire colony of medium to high, low to high pressure oxygen. Actually, what I could do as well is move this down. Conductive wires. No one can work on these yet. So I want to try and see if I can flush this area by opening this door. It is lower pressure. I don't think it's going to fix it though. Yeah, now oxygen should be produced. Gunky. Someone needs to empty this. Alright. Oh my gosh. It's so bright. I was really getting a new feel for the 2 DLCs I had in, and frankly, interesting pressure. 10 kilograms, and we've exceeded it. That's nice. But yeah, as you can see here, there's now a large bubble of oxygen in the base, which is probably for the best. Wow, look, he's fast. Honestly, this is not a bad dupe. Got a lot of the perks I like, actually. How about a normal dupe? Now, if you're wondering if I have a bed for them, obviously I don't. Who knows, maybe they can sleep in one of the cafeterias. Don't you just love sleeping where you eat? It's a multi-purpose room, you know? It's like the most... You know what, you can have the one normal-ass bed in the entire colony. Not as a punishment, just because it works. I'm running out of room. I have at least 20 dupes living in the same colony at one time. I'm sorry for you. Better get good at running. This place is freaking hell. It's already, you know it's good when you get printed at 6.4 kilograms of CO2. But hey, at least there's oxygen in the base again. A rather substantial bubble, but it's oxygen nonetheless. Does someone actually, like, pretend like they care about operating the door? No? Okay. Okay. Well, that's fine. It's like a kilogram of the stuff. Yikes. Pure carbon dioxide. I didn't even know we had Brahmin patties in this colony. What? It's overheating. That's fine if it overheats. Right, like, okay, sure, it can overheat and all. And I guess lead overheats at 75 or something, right? My question is why the fuck? Okay, it's 55 degrees, which means this room is too hot, that's not a problem. My only question is how did it melt? That means it hit 300 degrees Celsius. How does that even happen? I do not know. Nor do I think I want to know. Whatever, it's fine, it's fine. That's not even plugged in because I told it not to be. Which is fine, it's truly fine. Just Yep, no, that makes sense. Whatever. I don't know, I'm kind of tired of arguing with the game on these truly simple tasks. Listen, something's going to explode, it's just a matter of how frequent. Notice how I don't even say how soon. It's purely a matter of frequency over, you know, anything else. Disable auto repair and start to salvage it. I've been trying to melt ice in here, or probably more to cool down this superheated room. Oh my gosh. I'd not be surprised if these are already dying, which they are. Noted. That's fine, I need to move this in more. Very high priority, I want to move it soon. So I can put down 2 more Weezworts. Don't know, get the sneaking suspicion the colony might need it for wood. And that is already with those severely overpressured heat vents built. Which I can't tell if they're doing their jobs. Yay. So obviously I should make tutorials for this game, yeah? Make or watch? The question. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked, leave a like, subscribe, review, and I'll see you guys in the next one, where hopefully the colony doesn't catch fire, even though fire is not even in the game. Listen, we're asking me about it. The odds are fairly high that it will happen. I'm sorry, shit. How long does it take to deconstruct one of those? Jeez. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, where hopefully the colony stops suffering as much. Spoiler, it most likely won't. Just, I think they don't need morale that much, let's be honest here. So yeah, that's fine. Ah, yes. Very skilled. Be a little faster. I don't know, your traits, take them. It's been a long time in this colony. I'm surprised it's working as well as it is, but call it dumb luck, because that's really what it is. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.